Search and bag check is a vital job function you provide as a security officer of 5-Star Event Services. Understanding your duties and carefully following the procedures you will learn today will help ensure a safe and fun entertainment environment. Today, virtually every major sports and concert venue has some type of bag check or search that takes place as patrons enter the venue. Different events have different levels of security and require different levels of search. Some events will not require the use of a metal detector, while others will require that everyone gets searched. Keep in mind that these are basic techniques for a general search procedure. As you employ these procedures, always remember your customer service skills. Most people have become accustomed to being searched, but you can make it a quick and friendly experience by using proper terminology and technique. Please note the steps that you will be using to conduct a metal detector wand search. First, always greet the patron with a smile and welcome them to the venue. Ask the patron, please remove all objects from your pockets. If necessary, ask the patron to spread their arms. Use the scanner to check the patron using a steady motion over ankles, pockets, and back. If any prohibited items are found, it should be explained to the patron that the item is not allowed in the venue and should either be returned to the patron's vehicle or disposed of in a trash container. If the patron does not have a vehicle and the item is of great value to the patron, it is sometimes possible to have the item checked for retrieval at the end of the event. Check with your supervisor at each event to see how this process will be handled. You should never hold an item for a patron or accept an item as a gift. Once the patron has been searched and cleared of any prohibited item, say thank you and enjoy the event. Let's take a look at these steps in action. Always do a quick visual of the patron, ask them to remove items from their pocket, and then use your wand to scan over the front, sides, and back. Now that we have covered the metal detector, let's take a look at the basic step used in performing a bag check. Once again, we always greet the patron and remember our customer service skills. Ask the patron to please open your bag so that I can see to the bottom. If you can't see to the bottom, ask the patron to please remove the object blocking your view. Do not place your hands into the bag. Again, if any prohibited items are found, it should be explained to the patron that the item is not allowed in the venue and should either be returned to the patron's vehicle or disposed of in a trash container. Remember to check with your supervisor to see if an item checkpoint is in place at your event. Again, you should never hold an item or accept an item as a gift. And finally, thank the patron. Now let's watch a basic bag check. Notice as the patron approaches, they are first greeted and asked to open all zippers on their bag. Notice the employee does not put their hands inside the bag. A second pocket is then asked to be opened. After looking through all bags, he thanks the patron and tells them to enjoy the event. The customer service techniques and basic rules concerning prohibited items apply to both wand check and bag check. Now that we have gone over the basic steps, let's look at a few rules to keep in mind. If a patron refuses to return or dispose of the prohibited item and checking the item is not an option, that patron is not allowed to enter the venue. Utilize your supervisor or an on-duty police officer if necessary. Next, if an off-duty police officer is attending the event as a patron and is carrying a weapon, that officer's ID should be checked by one of the police officers working your event. Also, handgun permits and badges do not allow general citizens to carry weapons into the venue. Consult your supervisor if necessary. Again, we do not hold items, and you should never retrieve an item from the garbage. Certain items such as pepper spray may be placed in a special container to avoid accidental spraying. If such a container is used at your event, it will be disposed of by your supervisor. At each event, you will also be informed of what items are prohibited. Certain events allow cameras while others don't. Also, when using a wand, pay attention to the obvious. If a lady is in a tight skirt, it is inappropriate to perform a full body metal detector search. Please do your best to be respectful and responsible as you perform your duties. We encourage you to ask questions as necessary at each event. Practice this and you'll do great at bag check and search procedures.